We are roughly a week into the start of NFL free agency, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, some players have left and some new faces have arrived. But the one thing that's on everyone's mind right now is the possibility of Bijan Robinson coming over and joining forces with Jalen Hurts on the Philadelphia Eagles. In this video, I'll be breaking down why Bijan Robinson being selected by Philadelphia will be the NFL's biggest nightmare. However, before we jump into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. It helps out the channel so much you don't even understand. Also, subscribe if new. I will be covering the Eagles and the rest of the NFL all year long, so make sure you guys join the family. And one last thing, comment down below, who do you think is the most underrated player on the Eagles right now? I'm very curious to see who you guys think it is. I am so excited to see the development of some guys. So one of my most underrated players for you guys is Nakobe Dean. I'm so excited for the year he is about to have. Okay, so before we get into tunnel vision on Bijan Robinson and what he would do for this for the Eagles, I want to quickly discuss what the Eagles have done so far to start free agency. Now, the Eagles started off this year by re-signing some of their biggest free agents. Now, that includes guys like Darius Slay, James Bradbury, Fletcher Cox, Boston Scott, Jason Kelsey, and even Brandon Graham. Now, for a while there, it seemed like Darius Slay was as good as gone and his time in Philadelphia had come to an end. However, Howie Roseman fixed the issue and made sure to smooth things over, allowing the Eagles to bring back their three elite cornerbacks from last season: Darius Slay, James Bradbury, and Avonte Maddox, who is, covering from an injury but should be ready to go to start the season, hopefully. But with that being said, some guys had to go. Some of those guys include C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who, yes, I am kind of sad to see him go. He went to the Detroit Lions. I think he'll be a great player over there, but I think the Eagles will miss him just a little bit, and they are trying, or in the process of trying to, find someone to replace him. It's most likely not going to be Kevon Wallace. They did sign Justin Evans, but we'll see who will replace him. But also Javon Hargrave, he's gone, and TJ Edwards, he's gone. Now Javon Hargrave's probably going to get replaced by someone like Jordan Davis, who knows, and even TJ Edwards most likely will get replaced as well. However, this opens up the door, like I said, for a lot of guys who have elite potential. So Nakobe Dean, I think, is going to step up for TJ Edwards. They also signed Nicholas Morrow. Jordan Davis, like I just said, will probably step up for Javon Hargrave. And then you have Cam Jurgens and Reed Blankenship as well, who I really like their potential. I think Reed Blankenship is probably going to come in here and be maybe even a full-time starter for them next season. Let me know what you guys think about Reed Blankenship. I know a lot of guys correct me in another video I posted about the Eagles. Kevon Wallace is not going to be on the team, or he might be on the team, but he's definitely not going to be a starter. So let me know who you guys think will be the starters at those positions. But with that being said, I'm so excited to see these young guys make a name for themselves next season. How do you guys feel about the departures and the next generation of young talent stepping up and filling these huge roles from last season? Who do you guys think will make the biggest impact next season out of these young guys? Now, the Eagles have also signed some new guys, including guys like Nicholas Morrow, Justin Evans, Greedy Williams, and Marcus Mariota. Now, I actually like all of these additions. Mariota fits the scheme very well and could be a reliable backup for Jalen Hurts. Nicholas Morrow adds good depth at linebacker. I mean, it's kind of crazy because TJ Edwards went to the Bears where Morrow just played, and Morrow's coming over here to the Eagles. They're basically just flip-flopping teams and taking each other's role. Now, I'm not going to say which one's better or who's the worst player, but I do think both of them will come over to their new teams and actually play a very good role. I think Nicholas Morrow is coming off an incredible season for the Chicago Bears, so we'll see if he can do that again here for Philadelphia. And now Justin Evans, he'll be able to come in and just potentially compete for a starting job over Kevon Wallace. And then you got Greedy Williams, who also has amazing potential and was definitely worth the risk for Philadelphia. The Eagles also lost Miles Sanders, scooped up former Seahawks running back Rashad Penny, who is a solid player when he's healthy or when he's on the field, but the bad thing is he does have a tough time staying healthy. But talent was never the issue with Rashad Penny. If he's healthy, he's going to be a very good running back. Now, with that being said, the Eagles offseason has looked really good so far, but it will become dangerous if they find a way to land former Texas running back Bijan Robinson. Howie Roseman and pretty much the entire NFL is obsessed with the straight talent and pure skill of Bijan Robinson, and could realistically make any team better in the entire league. In my opinion, I just think that Bijan just adds a whole new dynamic at running back, and like I said, I think he would help any team be a better one. Although Howie Roseman has never taken a running back in the first round of the NFL draft, it seems like this could be the year he says, screw it, let's take the freak athlete with our first pick. And I wouldn't be mad at that. I really wouldn't. On March 21st, literally yesterday for me when I'm recording this video, Bijan was in Philadelphia for a pre-draft visit, and it seems like he, even himself, loves the idea of playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not only is Philly such a great team to play for in terms of them just coming off a Super Bowl appearance, but they also have one of the biggest fan bases in the entire NFL world. So, listen, being a Philadelphia Eagle player means just more than putting on the uniform. It means standing out and playing for one of the best fan bases in all America, man. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons Philadelphia is a great landing spot here in the NFL, just because the fan base in general, man. They play and they cheer, and they're always there no matter what, man. It's awesome to see, and I think that's one of the big reasons why Bijan would come to this team. And now let's talk about what he would add to the team. Now, last season, Bijan Robinson ended the year with 1,580 yards, adding 18 touchdowns on the ground, and he also had an outstanding 91 broken tackles. 91 broken tackles is just insane when you actually sit back and think about it. Now, just imagine the read option abilities of Jalen Hurts with Bijan Robinson. I don't even think that would be fair in the slightest. Now, this would probably become one of the most explosive teams in the entire league and would easily make them must-see TV every time they even touch the field. Now, Robinson is dynamic, he's versatile, he's elusive, and just has game-breaking talent. NFL teams hate taking a running back early on in drafts, but in this case, it makes total sense for the Eagles. They have a dual-threat offense, a dual-threat quarterback, and can have a guy like Bijan in the backfield. It just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even, I can't even begin to imagine how creative this offense can get, with their coaching staff and their front office. I think they could just make this offense elite, and you would take so much pressure off a guy like Jalen Hurts. Now, in my opinion, this not only would make the Eagles a better offense compared to last season, but I think they would take them over the top and make them true Super Bowl champions next season. I really do believe the Eagles can get over the hump and win an NFL Super Bowl next season. Now, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this current team right now. I mean, I love it. When you look up and down the roster of this team, you see guys like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, and then the offensive line was pretty good. Cam Jurgens going to step up at right guard. You got Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey back. Landon Dickerson has been good. I mean, dude, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, maybe Bijan Robinson, Rashad Penny. And then on defense, you still got a bunch of good guys in Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis. You got Josh Sweat, Milton Williams. I mean, it doesn't stop. Nakobe Dean is another guy like Hassan Reddick come over from the Panthers. You still got Darius Slay, James Bradbury, Vontae Maddox. I mean, this team from the top to the bottom, you look at the new additions as well with Nicholas Morrow, Justin Evans, Greedy Williams. I mean, from the top to the bottom of this team, it is absolutely stacked. And if they add a guy like Bijan Robinson, dude, I can't even begin to just think about how good this team can and will be next year, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.